Hey guys, I'm Haley J with FashionGo. Today I'm standing here with the beautiful Eliana from Perseption. Now, Eliana, we've been talking about the clothes already, so many beautiful pieces behind us, but before we jump in, tell us a little bit about the brand.
Well, first and foremost, thank you, Haley, for having us. We're so excited to be here and do this live today. Well, Perseption has been around for 27 years.
Oh, wow.
So we also have a factory in Vietnam, which allows us to stay with a consistent price point and to be just competitive in the market.
Right.
We are a knit-driven brand, so the tops primarily are knits, and that's our most popular, consistent item that's great for even casual to dressy. So it's very inclusive to everyone. And so we're so excited to be here, and I'm so excited to show you all the pieces that we have today.
And we're even more excited that, of course, it wouldn't be FashionGo without a deal to promote. So orders of 200 or more, it's going to be 20% off. It goes from the 12th to the 15th, so you want to make sure you take advantage of that deal. And I did hear a little rumor, is this the biggest promotion? I think this is a super rare deal that we've got going on, right?
Yes, totally. So Perseption, we never do any sort of discount or big promos, and so this is a really big deal, and it's only from September 12th to September 15th, exclusive to FashionGo. So we're so excited to see the outcome for that as
Everyone's writing down the dates. Make sure you take advantage for sure. And let's dive on in and see some of these pieces.
Awesome. So we're actually going to begin with our most popular consistent items. Today I'm presenting some fall colors, but we usually bring these styles in and different colors for every season.
Okay, great. And then of course you can always check out more on FashionGo website, so you can always see if there's any colorways that we're not showing here today.
So for this one, I'm gonna be showing you guys the raspberry in detail.
Ooh, raspberry.
Yeah, I feel like it's so nice with every sort of skin tone. Again, we are a knit driven, and so this is gonna be an ITY, I believe 95% polyester and 5% spandex.
I'm first drawn to these pockets where I love that you have the traditional shirt cut where it's very much professional but can be casual at the same time. But these are the coolest little pockets. I've never seen this design before.
Yeah, it gives it a great detail. It's actually it's literally just detail because it's non-functional, but it gives it such a good different, unique.
And that's okay to not be functional right there, because most people are not probably going to put their keys right there. So just to add an element, an element of flair, and just really, really cute. And I'll show the back. It's just plain where you guys can see that you've got just the detailing right here, and then this little cut, which is just gonna be a nice little touch, but again, still very classic, so it's a go-to piece for so many things. And I know we have a couple of other colors to show too in this similar style.
And so these are the other three colors that we brought with us today. So this green.
Bright green, getting into the holiday season there with that green one.
The plum.
These are great professional, but really still casual. So if you have to dress up for the office, you could wear that. But even if you wore that black or green, even with your pants, it's still a very much put together for the office type look.
Exactly. And we have this roll tab, which also gives it a really great detail. Again, these are going to be lead free as well.
Oh, great. Okay.
So that's another really cute detail that we have. And you
can make these more casual. I know I was talking about making them a professional look, but throw them with shorts, a little skirt. You could really play it down as well. And this fabric, you said it was, what was the material again? Polyester?
ITY.
ITY. Yes. It's super, super soft. So I feel like it's breathable at the same time.
And it's definitely how you were saying, it's so inclusive to everyone that you could wear this to an interview. A teacher, office work, really anyone, any age range can wear it. It's comfortable, it doesn't wrinkle, it's easy to travel with. So that's why I feel like this has been such a good, consistent fabric and also style for us year round.
Absolutely. I like that. I'm always the person to say, great for your suitcase, because when you're trying to travel, you really want to get pieces that can go in your suitcase, are easy to fit in there, but you're not going to worry about them getting super wrinkled, and that's great for that.
Exactly. And so we're moving on now
we
to
can show a couple
long
of them at a time since they're the same cut. We can show the different colorways.
Yeah. So we have these 3 colors in the
So
style.
fun.
The gold hardware. We can also, you can wear it as low or as high as you want.
No, that is a really great touch because it completely changes the style if you were to make it a little bit lower.
Exactly. We have the 3/4 sleeve with the roll tab as well.
So cute.
Again, the fabric is so stretchy that it really just fits anyone.
I can see this is kind of Perseption's brand here by doing the gold detailing. That is a really nice thing, and it's really great to have a line where you know specifically what that is because you have those staples that really draw attention. You're like, that is something I can recognize from Perseption exclusively.
Exactly, and that's what...
Speaking of holiday, it's a great color right there.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, again, these colors are kind of more of like our fall kind of vibes. But again, these are going to be like guaranteed what we have year round. So if you love it and it does well for you, best bet is just to, we're always going to have it. So you can always get different colors and
might as well stock up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we have another colorway of different kind of style here. Same fabric, same ITY fabric.
So stretchy.
Yes.
And I feel like it gives you a lot of coverage, but it's not hot, which is really important too, especially you never know here in California what the weather could be like, so you're not gonna feel like you're being weighed down.
Yeah. It's still breathable.
Very.
We have the nice V-neck, so it still gives it some sort of like cute style to it. It's not too missy, but not too like young, And so, we have for this style, we also have the gold hardware detail here.
Love it.
And I believe these buttons are actually functional here. So if you wanted to take one off, you totally could. 3/4 sleeve again with the roll tab.
And then I love this burnt orange is a really popular color. I even feel like I could kind of pair it with what I've got going on here. Yeah. Really great, like you said, fall colors, but of course all year round they could be cute with anything.
Right, right. I feel like this this rust is like so nice with any complexion as well, and it's like a staple, I think, in like any closet.
Universally flattering.
Yeah, exactly.
Also great gifts as well. I feel like pieces like this where they're not super restrictive is a really good bet if you're shopping for someone else. And before you know it, it's going to be holiday season time. It's never a bad idea to start thinking ahead.
Right. It's a safe bet, that's for sure. And then moving on to, so this is going to be same sort of style and silhouette as I previously was showing you guys and showing Haley. But this is going to be a graphic. So kind of going back to what I was saying about Vietnam, our factory there, we're able to make like exclusive prints. Not everything, but majority is going to be exclusive to us.
Wow, okay.
And so you're going to see that the color and the tones, it's not very common amongst other wholesalers.
I love the detailing again with your gold hardware, you called it. I love it. And this is kind of like that more elevated fun where maybe it's a Friday and if you're dressing up a little bit more professional, this is a great transitional piece, which we were talking about. We love pieces that can take us from the office to wherever the martini is going to be, and this is perfect for that.
Exactly, even for after hours for work.
It's a little bit more fun, a little bit more of a, hey, I've arrived type piece.
Right, this is like a, as you can tell, like a fun piece for our type
grabber.
of, our type of collection. And then, but even though there's like graphics, they are kind of like subtle colors where you can kind of match
really
with everything.
Nice for everyday wear, absolutely.
Exactly. And this one's also going to have a 3/4 sleeve roll tab as well. Again, we don't typically do like a functional roll tab on this type of fabric just because it doesn't really make sense with such a stretchy fabric. So once I go into our wovens, you'll kind of see that we have a little bit more of like a different detail on those as well.
Very nice. Thinking of everyone, there's always different things, different people's styles and their likings.
Exactly. And then, so we're going to go into some of our like fun items as well. And then we'll go back to like our basics. Just to guys give you like a little, like this is, again, a good like neutral, but also fun, to have in like a closet.
Neutral because of the color choices, but just like you were saying, fun, because I'm going to show this one too, so we can compare you got your cheetah print and then your little zebra right there. Yeah,
so we have our like envelope front, kind of elastic waist.
Oh, the elastic is great.
Yeah, definitely. And then this one's gonna have, these are both woven fabrics.
But different style a little bit too. So that one's got the elastic and then the cut.
We have like the peak hole here. with the gold hardware as well.
So pretty. And then this kind of does the job for you where you don't need even to wear a necklace if you don't want to, because you've already got that piece right there.
Especially I feel like if we were like wear our hair done, you wouldn't even see our ears or anything really. So that like gives it a good detail.
Easy done. And then yeah, 2 different types of styles and then 2 different types of prints where, like you were saying, they're still like a nice kind of muted down tone, but really playful. And then I love that you have the elastic, because you could even make it like more of a shorter crop if you wanted to have like a skirt with it or something, or tuck it in and it'll stay put. That's a really great option there.
I think this is so cute to kind of tuck in the front
Yeah,
and allow it. Yeah. And so these also have a button on the ends that are functional, so you can definitely like roll them up if you get hot, or I mean, these are very lightweight as it is
you don't
already.
Want to spill it on your sleeves or whatever you're eating.
And I'll kind of like show that. You can kind of
really
like
cute.
Roll it up, yeah. So it's like,
and that makes it a little bit more casual too. So if you wanted to wear a pair of jeans or shorts, you can kind of play it up with that look as well.
Yeah, exactly. So I will move on to these. So we're going back to, again, our staple fabric, our ITY.
Just looks soft.
Yeah.
Just looking at it.
It's super comfy. And this one is gonna have like this beautiful like front necktie.
Add a little bit of element design there, and then of course you can control how loose or tight you want it.
Exactly. And again, this one you don't need a necklace, you don't need any kind of detail, because the blouse speaks for itself. This is also going to have like this sleeve detail.
Probably one of the softest blouses I've ever seen and felt.
Yes, it's definitely, again, are such like proven consistent fabric that just does so well. Again, and you're gonna have these shirt details, so it's even easier, because I know it's difficult sometimes to kind of put blouses on over the top, or sometimes some people have sort of restrictions. So it's nice to have this detail to be able to button down, and this gives it more of like a professional kind of
this is like
vibe.
A true blouse, and then just a really staple piece where you can keep it in your closet for years. It's gonna be amazing.
And okay, so this is actually, so again, we're gonna have different colors on this. You could definitely check our FashionGo storefront to see the variations of colors we have. And then we're gonna go into another blouse. Again, this is kind of similar to the one that kind of had the little,
but now you've got them on this side, so a little bit more toned down, maybe, if you don't want such a detail there. So really great, again, just to have different types of options with these beautiful shades and this fabric that is a can't miss. You're gonna love it. There's no not liking something this soft.
I'm like, can I wave it to the camera to see if they can really tell? Like,
I always say that, I'm like, I wish the camera could feel it. I know they can zoom in, but there's nothing like actually owning a piece like this. So guys, definitely take advantage of the sale. Like you said, it's the biggest one they've ever done. Perseption is doing 20% off orders of 200 or more, going from the 12th through the 15th.
Thank you. Yeah, and so now I'm going to go into a dress. Actually, the next 4 will be dresses, again with the same fabric. And so this one, we're going to have a tie waist detail, which again is so good to kind of give you shape, but also have like a nice drape at the bottom where it's very forgiving.
This is like a beautiful classic, and then I like that you can have the choice of the belt, so you don't have to wear one at all if you don't want to, or if you want to add like a gold or maybe a chunkier, you really can play with it too.
Yeah, you can definitely style it to your liking. Our V-neck and our collar, and again the 3/4 sleeve roll tab. And again, it's like black. It's such a good staple piece to have in any closet.
So chic. Even with your shoes, it would just be perfect. You could wear it for any occasion.
Yeah.
So many different ways to play of something like this.
Exactly. So we can move on to the next dress.
Bringing back the gold hardware there.
If you didn't want the shirt, you could get the dress.
No, another great option here in just that plum color. So fun. Like we said before, it could be for all different ages. Right. So you could really a huge range, and then you can style it according to your own unique preference.
Exactly. And so this one we have kind of like a shorter sleeve. Again, this roll top detail, the waist tie, and again, like Haley mentioned, you can definitely wear without this or add your own kind of style to it and your own belt. And Again, we have the front detail here, buttons, and again, it's like such a nice forgiving fabric that it's honestly any sort of also
like you said, breathable for sure.
Exactly. So any sort of like really area you live in, it's perfect. If it's too cold, you can put a jacket on top. If it's like, it's breathable as well. So
you thought of something for every occasion, truly.
Exactly. And so this is another dress. It kind of has this
cute. I love
cute
this color.
ruffle detail.
Kind of like these mauve tones. They're so great for transitional into fall. But again, you can wear these all year round. It's just super, super cute. And then I like that this one is a different belt option where it's a little bit of a skinnier tie there, and just you can make so much room for play here where depending on if you want a lot to hang or a big bow, small bow, really up to you.
Exactly. And with this elastic waistband, it'll kind of form to your body and give you some sort of shape, even though it is flowy. And this ruffles. Beautiful ruffle,
so cute.
It gives such a girly kind of look, especially this this sleeve is also kind of like a bubbly, fun.
It's a very
drape.
soft, feminine look, which is just beautiful and really approaching and kind of that like comfortable, inviting vibe.
And I feel like they hit the nail on the head with the color and the style on this
You're right.
dress.
I agree. That piece in particular is really, really, really nice.
For sure. And
now
then,
we're spicing it up a little bit.
Yeah, so another dress, but this one, as you can tell, has kind of like this like waist fun wrap design. Yeah.
Giving the body that you're talking about before.
Exactly.
I truly feel like the classic black and white floral pattern, it's never going out of style. You see these from years and years and years ago. The fact that we're seeing it today just speaks to the fact that this is something that is a staple of fashion, and why not rock it now and be super comfortable and cute while you're doing it.
Exactly. And because it's so like stretchy as well, I feel like even like this could be a maternity dress as well.
Oh yeah, that's a great point.
And again, this has like a tie in the back, so it can you can singe it to kind of give you more of that waistline as well. And like this
detailing how it falls.
Yeah.
So cute.
Super cute.
And I like that you guys can see there's kind of the point in the middle here. Just kind of that cheating, elongating the legs a little bit. All those little details really make such a difference.
Exactly.
Right,
So now
the cozies.
Yeah. So this is going to be our, the next following ones will be our dolman tops.
Super
cute. We
cute.
have a beautiful like
and maybe
button
we'll
detail.
show a couple at a time just for the sake of time.
Course.
There we go.
So we'll do, so these two are very similar in, similar in style.
Just a little bit different detailing here. Actually, maybe it is the same one. It does have the buttons. Yeah. So just different color options, but of course,
exactly.
Both
very
still beautiful. Kind of like that chestnut feel.
Yeah,
really,
this is
really
very
nice.
Fall. Again, it's a knit fabric, so it's very stretchy,
but lightweight.
Casual. Yeah, lightweight. You can kind of like wear it a little bit more off the shoulder, or if you like it just to be the you could wear it like that as well.
I love an off the shoulder. That's like my go-to.
Yeah. Me too. It just adds like such a nice detail. You could do like casual or formal in this kind of kind of vibe. Yeah.
I like that we're seeing that in fashion where you can really incorporate a more casual top and then maybe throw on dress pants, and it still really captivates the comfort, but you could go to the office and still be in great shape.
Exactly.
Ooh, this is fun. I like this.
So this is the same fabric as the previous one. We have this like zipper V-neck gold
Eliana,
hardware.
Tell me about the gold hardware. Yeah. This one. I love it. And you can take this one way lower if you wanted to.
And this could, I feel like this could even be like kind of like a nice throw on.
Yeah, or like a beach cover up even. If it's like a little windy beach day, that'd be nice.
That's exactly what I was thinking. And this rib fabric is again so forgiving, so stretchy. With
easy to travel with.
Trim, yeah, exactly. And then, so the last one of this kind of fabric will be these two.
These are cute.
We have this beautiful
classic
detail,
wrap style.
Exactly, the wrap, which again gives it a nice waistline, V-neck, bubble sleeve. And
this
again,
is
you
great.
can't go wrong
I can
with
picture
this.
so many people in my life just loving this.
Yeah.
And then with the sleeve here, it's really great that you can push it up. This elastic band here is going to make sure everything stays in place, which is super important, especially if you're wearing this for the holidays. You're probably cooking, doing a million things, so you also want it to be functional at the same time.
Exactly. It's like it's a great present, you know, because I'm like, who wouldn't?
I know, that's what I was thinking. I can see
at
so
some
many
point.
people that would love it.
Exactly.
Right.
And then, so here we're gonna go back to our ITY fabric.
I like this a lot.
With the roll tab, and this is just like a fun kind of color to it, graphic. Again, we're gonna have like the V-neck with a small collar here, and the buttons down.
This is one of my favorites, actually. I really like this. It kind of gives me like a cool vintagey feel and looks unisex, where I think that's the coolest thing. You're, you know, boy, girl, whoever wants to wear it would love it.
Definitely, very inclusive. And then we have,
pattern.
Yeah, definitely. And this one is a textured woven. So it's not actually wrinkled. This is how it's supposed to lay.
Which is my absolute favorite, because it's like, no, I don't need to iron my clothes. I don't need to wake up early. I'm good to go. And this color is beautiful too.
Yeah, exactly. And so we have this these pockets right here as well. We have the roll tab on the sleeve that you can kind of pull up or down depending on your liking, and this beautiful front tie that gives it kind of like a more fun look.
Yeah, and a lot of room for play with that, because you could totally crop it up if you wanted to, or keep it longer. Pieces like that are like, you can completely change the look based on how you tie it. I think that's a great piece where you could wear it completely different ways, and you could wear it like twice in one week and no one would even know.
Right. And again, if you guys are interested in any of these, definitely check our storefront so that you can see kind of like our color variations. For sake of time, we didn't bring every single color, but yeah, if it definitely.
You guys can see more on FashionGo website.
Exactly. And so this is another one.
Yeah, these pieces stick out to me for sure.
And again, we're gonna have the roll tab here. Again, the ITY fabric that's super stretchy. It has this nice detail in the back.
Just really fun pieces, but things like this are just my favorite because you could still wear it to an office, but I think I would take a more casual route, or even do like jean shorts, but maybe like a strappy heel or something like that. Things that you wouldn't necessarily like mix the feminine with a more masculine top. I really like that combination.
Yes, they're definitely like, I feel like all of our collection is really just good staple pieces to have for any
pieces that you can trust and rely on.
Exactly. And so now we're going to be going into our mixed media, which is, you're going to see the knit and the woven.
The same too, or no?
This is a little different, yeah, but kind of the same concept with the fabric.
Black reminds me of a dress I had like this, actually, and it was a dress that I never wanted to get rid of because the red and black, especially when the red is in the flower of a rose, you know, it's such a beautiful piece, and I eventually had to part ways because I'd had it for too long. But
I know, I get attached to my stuff too.
It just reminds me of how classic that combination is.
Right, exactly. And so this is gonna have a beautiful chiffon sleeve here with the waist tie, and again, such a stretchy like body. But this is like such a nice detail because
really
it
nice.
gives it like some sort of a unique touch.
A little flirty, very feminine with that.
Exactly. And so again, another mixed media. Now we're gonna have a ruffle collar here.
Is this your mixed, what is it called?
Mixed media.
Mixed media, I like that.
So it's like a combination of two different fabrics.
Really nice. And then you've got this really nice ruffle detail, again, just adding that soft, feminine touch to it, really nice. And you can still be a boss, but then you can still be yourself and light and not
exactly.
not worried about coming off a certain way.
And a lot of women, I know that they're we're like a little self-conscious of our arms, or you know, and so this is like a nice like breathable arm, but you're still covered, but it's still kind of showing something, you know. And so it's definitely a safe bet on
perfect balance.
Yeah, exactly. And so this is another of the mixed. Again, it's gonna have like a beautiful ruffle detail.
Really nice vintagey feel.
Exactly. And this one has such a cute little tie at the wrist area.
Super soft.
Yes, and this is also going to have the ITY body right here.
Stretch. I'm learning today. ITY, nice stretch is what that's implying too.
Exactly, and a beautiful chiffon sleeve here.
And this will offer a little bit more coverage too.
Exactly. And then this is going to be another one that has a fun arm, functional button in front, so you can kind of wear it like a V, elastic waist. Combination.
Bring in, fabrics. You know, the cheetah pattern a little bit there.
Yeah, exactly. And then these two are also going to be,
nice.
So they're similar, but well, they're exactly
different
the same
materials, but oh wait, is it the
graphics.
same material? It's so interesting because basing on the prints, I thought it would feel completely different. So this is a little bit, I can't tell if it's the same. This feels like a little bit softer, but very similar cut like you said, and just gonna be super versatile, super easy depending on your personal style. You really can't go wrong.
Exactly.
Just different choices of different kind of patterns here for you.
Preference. And so the last three will be like fun pieces as well. This is again a combination of fabrics for this blouse.
I like how you have the classic black in the middle, and then you have the wrap again to show shape and body, but then the sleeves are like, I'm here for the party at the same time. So a great option for someone that does maybe want to step out of their comfort zone, but they don't want the entire blouse to be that pattern.
Exactly. And this is like a beautiful like embroidery here.
Oh, yeah.
Which you don't really see that very often in like these kind of blouses.
A peekaboo a little bit.
Yeah,
of the see-through baby right there.
So if you wanted to kind of camouflage the arms a bit, you could with this.
Well, that was a great point that you said, where some people are really self-conscious of their arms, but they don't want to be super covered head to toe either. So it's great to have a little peekaboo, but you still feel comfortable.
Exactly, exactly. And so this is another like fun top. Kind of has a beautiful, kind of looks like pleats. The peak hole here, 3/4 blouse. Again, so flowy, so breathable. For any age range, any walks of life, I feel like you can kind of dress this up, dress this down.
Yeah, absolutely.
A great gift. So yeah, this one. And then we can move on to the last one now.
Ooh, that one's really fun.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
Me too, actually. So I like that you have, again, the classic black in the middle, and then the collar where it's like, it almost gives that vest vibe, but then you add the sleeves, and it really, like you said, just bringing all different designs together, but you do it in such a way where it never looks like too much. And, you know, my perception is that it's just so beautiful.
I love that touch. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, again, we're such like a inclusive line where I feel like all of our pieces are so great for any sort of woman, whether even if you're a student and doing a presentation. Yeah. You know, it's just
job
any walk of life, a job interview.
Great pieces for anything like that.
Exactly. And yeah, going back to this top, I love this kind of like fun sleeve.
Super fun.
Again, the combination of fabrics. This almost gives me like a Victorian old Hollywood like kind of vibe.
There you go.
Yeah, so definitely like to however the person wants to kind of wear it.
Yeah, it's up to you. And you guys, we talked about things that we would do and ways we would style this. Let us know what you would do, and make sure you're checking out the deal. 20% off orders of 200 or more, going on the 12th through the 15th. And with that, Eliana, thank you so much for being here. We can't wait to see you guys next time.
Oh, thank you so much, Haley, for having us. It was so fun to present all these pieces with you.
Of course, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, so if you liked that video, you can watch more fashion content. Head on over to FashionGo, like and subscribe.